My name's Ruby Carr. I'm from iHeartRadio Canada. Thank you so much for sitting down with us today. Peter, you did the original score for Heated Rivalry, just the hottest show in recent memory. So I figure we should start at the beginning and just how did you get involved with Heated Rivalry?
It was one morning I woke up and I had like a unread message on Instagram. It was Jacob Tierney, the creator of the show, who adapted the Heated Rivalry to the TV series from the books. So he wrote me and he was like, "Hey, hi, I'm a fan of yours. And I'm working on this screenplay right now. I'm listening to your latest album on a loop, and I thought maybe that'd be cool if you would be part of this project, or would you be interested in doing screen composition?" And I was like, yeah, sure. He was like, okay, if ever we find a network and if we move forward with the project, I'll let you know. And 2 months later, he messaged me again and he was like, let's talk.
So you didn't know him before? He was just a fan of yours and reached out?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I had seen movies of his. I couldn't have named the director, but I've had seen The Trotsky and Good Neighbor, just like that. So when I Googled him and I went on IMDb, I was like, oh, okay, I see who the guy is. And so he's serious about it. Because, as an artist, we have lots of messages. Anyway, it's internet, so lots of opportunities that never end up working. So I knew he was kind of serious when I Googled him. And I was like, oh, I like his work, so even more interesting.
And this was your first time doing an original score?
Yeah, totally. I didn't know what to expect. I knew that he kind of liked my music, so I was like, oh, so at least he likes part of my DNA, so we'll see where it goes. But I didn't know what to expect, that's for sure. Like, was it just like I write a bunch of songs and they adapt it to the screen? I didn't really know. So it was way more work than that. But no, it was a challenge.
Well, and how does that creative process work?
On my end, it was, I was like, when I was reading the scripts, I had like ideas. I started working on demos and, like from ambient music to like hardcore EDM stuff. He didn't impose me anything. I had no obligations. So like, I was really like, out there making music. And then one day I received the first footage of the show and I was like, so what I've done doesn't really match the energy I felt. So it's just fine. So I was like, okay, I'll start from scratch. So I kept a few ideas, a few themes here and there, and mostly like synth programations I made, synth patches that I thought could fit for the show. So the R&D for this part kind of helped. In the end, but yeah, I started from scratch and really I sat down with the images and just looping them and just playing music, jamming on it till it became like one at some point.
The fans are probably dying right now. You got to watch it so early. You were in on it so early. Do you have a favorite moment from season 1?
I mean, I have lots of favorite moments, but yeah, I don't know. It's so touching. I just, I was so attached. Like at first, the show's so naked. Like it's so like you can see the raw footage. So you see actors, and then the more I worked on it, the more genuinely touched I was by the characters, and I became really attached to them. So I guess the same one as the rooftop scene is great. Like the cottage obviously is great at the lake and everything. Sometimes I really enjoyed making music for the song called Inferno, where they're like in the hotel, the penthouse, kind of, and it's just it was just so fun to work on these scenes in particular. So it's all a blurry kind of like, it's all blurry memories for me because like it was tons of work, so it's just like I was working like for 2 months. When I received the footage, I had like basically between 7 to 10 days to compose and give the definitive versions of my production. So like it was lots of like bonding with the scene, and then okay, like next, you know. So it was a lot of but lots of good moments. Like of course it's why people are so attached to the show. There's so much going on.
Well, and you went from two souls to one soul and just
Yeah.
devastated us all.
Yeah, that's great.
So for you, in that transition from two souls to one, like what were the like important changes there?
I don't know. It was the funny part with those two cues is just like it's part of a song that I wrote for the show that I didn't end up using with lyrics and everything. So it's sort of a variation on a song that isn't released yet, not at the moment, and hopefully it will find its way in the future. So it was just yeah, I don't know. Like when I composed the music for the rooftop scene, just I used this theme, and I was like, it will be nice for it to come back at some point. And I thought I would put the song, but at the cottage, it wasn't. It wasn't the moment yet for the real song. So it was another variation with piano and strings. So it's just it's just like I just felt like it was a moment where on the rooftop they were getting separated by life, and just at the very end, like the happy ending, they were reunited, and just I felt like it was the good timing for the comeback of the song. And of course, like the title, you know, the title just it appeared at the end. I can't remember what it was, like Souls at first, the titles, Souls 1 and Souls 2, and I was like, no, that's a shitty title, I have to make something so yeah, I ended up choosing like two souls because they were separated, and at the very end they merged together, and that's great. Yeah.
Well, I mean, souls is good too, but two souls to the one soul. I mean, you did it.
Yeah,
So
it's
good.
cool. Yeah.
And are we getting like a vinyl? What's the sort of physical release plan?
I mean, there's a lot in the talk right now, but yeah, of course, we're working on a vinyl. From what I heard, probably CDs. And I can't really like disclose everything, but we had like, I'm in Quebec City right now, and just last night, Milan Records were in Quebec City. They came to talk about everything. So from LA. So yeah, there's definitely something in the work, and it takes time, you know, just to print and press the vinyls. It takes time, but it's on its way. We're working hard on it to make it happen. The sooner, the better. Yeah.
Okay, great. The sooner the better. Yes, emphasis
Yeah.
on that.
Yeah.
And what were your expectations for this project, like before you started, or like maybe as you started working on it, versus like what it turned into?
I guess it was when I started working on it, I was just like, I had faith in the show. I thought, just speaking, like when I hopped on this call with Jacob and he presented the project to me, I was like, this guy's great. He's very charismatic, and he's very like, I don't know, he's very shiny. He's really like, has a bit of a, yeah, he's got a great aura around him. So I trusted him right away. And I was like, this will be a good project. This is something that will find its way in people's heart. But I thought it would be more of a niche project, because usually when I like something a lot, usually it fails commercially. So I didn't really know what to expect. So I knew that it would be good at some point, but I wasn't expecting, like nobody could plan such a hit. So so it became just, I was just, okay, so I'm going to do my first gig on TV. I'm going to be like this kind of ghost writer, just I'm in my corner in the shadow, and I will write music for the show. And then when I'll deliver the music, like it's just like end of the story. I thought that was what would happen, and now it became a bit of a full-time job right now. So it's great. Like I just like had so much, like I said, trust and just faith in the project that I was like, that'll be fun. But it became like something bigger.
Well, the fans are obsessed with you also, because the music is such a big part of the show. Like, I don't think the show would be the same without your score. So do you have fans, you know, reaching out to you and sending you messages?
Yeah, of course. Like internet is a hell of a thing. So yeah, it's just like and socials. You can tell. Like, and right now, I've been releasing records for a few years and everything, but I had never had like so many messages, like to a point where I can't read them all. So like Heated Rivalry is so big that yeah, it's crazy. I read a lot of them, but it keeps coming. So like yeah, people are really genuinely touched, and I'm very happy that the music didn't interfere in their love they had for the show, because that was my worst like fear when scoring a show, is just to be intrusive and just to ruin it all. So I guess I'm very happy with what I accomplished, because the fans, they look at the music like being part of the show. So it's cool.
And big question, are you on board for season 2?
I can't disclose it. Anything,
Come on.
but we're talking, and it's very positive. But it's just, I've been in the entertainment business for a while, so I don't take everything for granted. Even when it's signed, like usually I'm so pessimistic that I'm always like, is it gonna happen? So it's very positive right now. We talk about it with the team, and it's just we have this, we have a good relationship. Let's put it that way. Yeah.
Okay. And I mean, the show hasn't even come out everywhere yet. Like, it's coming out in France on February 6th. So do
That's
you get
correct.
like a whole new rush every time it's coming out somewhere else?
I mean, right now, yeah, with the press, is maybe not a rush, but yeah, people will. But I had people writing me from France already, even if it's not out. People use VPNs and stuff, so it's really weird. So, but yeah, like it's crazy that, because I lived in France for quite a while, for 8 years. So yeah, it's just crazy that it's not out there yet, but it feels like it's already part of the pop culture there already. Just like, because you can't stop like internet, you can't stop like. So yeah, I guess so. And I'll have like I already have like interviews planned. So I have to kind of be part of the press at some point. So yeah, a little rush. Yeah.
And now that you score television, and you're obviously so good at it, what other shows would you love to take on? Like, what would be a dream show for you?
A dream show. I don't know. I would love something sci-fi. I guess that's not something that isn't out yet. I don't really know. I don't watch a lot of TV, but like I'm more of a movie buff. But like I would love a sci-fi show, hacker electronic music, like very I don't know, like a steampunk world. I would love that, because that would be such like a cool playground. But obviously a season 2 of Heated Rivalry would be very interesting as well.
I could hear that for sure. So other than season 2 of Heated Rivalry, maybe,
Yeah.
what else is next for you?
I'm going on a trip to Mexico City, like in 2 weeks, because it's been so busy in my head that I usually, when I'm done with a record, I just like write another record, and just like, it's a cycle I've been doing for 15 years. But now it's the first time that I'm like, okay, something has kind of shifted, and the possibilities are I don't know, like something else than they were in 2025 for me. So I just want to just like pull the plug for like 2 weeks and think like, what's next? I don't even know what's next. Seriously, I don't even know. I haven't recorded new music since the show came out. So it's a very big question. I can't wait to just like think about it for 2 weeks, because now I'm too busy to think.
Well, and not knowing what next is a really exciting place to be too. So
yeah, it's cool.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And before I let you go, I meant to ask you too, did you get a chance to meet Hudson Williams and Connor Storrie? Did you get to meet them throughout all of this, or no?
I saw them from very close, but I was supposed to be introduced at the premiere in Montreal, but everything went so fast, and I'm not like the kind of guy who was like, oh, please, I wanna say hi. But like, so they were sitting just behind me at the premiere in Montreal, so I didn't get to talk to them, but I was very close to them.
Okay, well, we'll have to host you guys all together here in Toronto. That's what we'll do.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
Well, Peter, thank you so much. So great to talk to you. I look forward to whatever is next, and I hope that you have a great time on your trip.
Thank you. Thank you.